Hey guys, Daytoku here, and I want to talk about the new images and figure reveals we got for the new Tamashi Nation event. And it's pretty cool, so we're getting a lot of figures for both Ultraman and Kamen. So for Ultraman, we're getting Belial, Blue Flame, Muscle Aqua, Rube, Ultraman 7 Special Color Edition, and Zero. So the Belial figure actually looks really cool, and I think it gets the entire character of Belial well with its articulation. And the Zero figure we're getting is the Zero Ultimate figure, which looks kinda cool, but I never really liked this form of Zero. And the other two figures we're getting as well is the Rosa Blue and Blue Flame. These figures aren't my favorite, but they're still cool figures we're getting for the SH Figuarts line, because we only got the Blue Aqua and Rosa Flame. So I'm also kind of hoping we're also getting the Rosa Wind and Blue Earth, because those figures are locked to their specific like rider or user. So the one figure I'm really excited for this line is the Rube figure, which looks awesome. And as I've said in a past video, that Rube is one of my favorite Ultraman because of its design, and the color just blend in well with this figure, and it gets a lot of the detail that the SH Figuart line provides, which I'm really happy that they did this. And for the Kamen Rider line, they actually revealed two things for both days, with Kamen Rider Omega Final Judgment version, Kamen Rider Amazon Alpha Final Judgment version, Gaze Genmu armor, Zio build armor, the Ride Striker Laser level 3, Laser level 0, Genmu level X, and Prime Rogue. So the new figures for the Amazon line look really cool, and I think I'm really planning to watch the Amazon movies or like the episodes, because they're one of the darker tone like seasons of Kamen Rider, and these figures look really cool. So another thing in this line that they're revealing is the Genmu armor. So this is the only figure in this line that hasn't been able to be featured in the show yet, because the Genmu armor is being shown tomorrow, I do believe, in the tomorrow's episode. And overall, it looks kind of cool, and it looks more basic than the X-Aid armor. So the other two figures for X-Aid that are coming out are the Genmu laser figure. So this one is his level 3, which uses the Girigiri Chamba, which is cool that we're getting a figure of him. And another one is Kamen Laser level 0, or the Proto Gashat, with the Sports Gamer level 0, which looks cool. And I think Zero is one of my favorite characters in X-Aid because of his personality and forms. So we're also getting another Genmu figure, level X0, which I think this is the form he gets when he uses the Dangerous Gashat and the level 0 Gashat together, I think they do believe. So this other one is happy for me because it's the most excitable out of all of these, because it is the Kamakiva figure, because I do believe that we didn't get a figure of him before, and it's 10 years in the making, which I'm happy we're getting him for this new line of SH Figuarts. So this other one is Rogue in his new form, Prime Rogue, for the new movie, which is kind of exciting for me, because I think the movie that he takes place in is prior to Build's final episode, not like Cross Z's, which is kind of new. And I'm kind of hoping to see the movie soon, but I don't really remember when it's gonna come out. Features the transformation like scene of Zio and the build armor. So Kamen X-Aid, Zio and his build armor is really cool, and out of the show, I think this is one of my favorite designs for its simplicity. So the others also got revealed for Build's line. Yes, Build, because a lot of these are Build from day 2 of Tamashi Nation's like event, are Evolved Cobra form, the 3 Okoto Trio guys, Aoba, Kiba, and Akiba, and Kamer Grease, Build, Rabbit, and Tank form, and Kamer Build, Rabbit Dragon form, which is the form that he takes in the last episode, which is really exciting for me, because I think that was one of like the forms they never revealed in a magazine, and it was one of those surprise ones. So I'm kind of excited to see the new Hokuto trio. So they're getting figures in this line, which is kind of awesome, and I do believe you didn't really get to see a lot of monster figures in the HH Figuarts line, just a bunch of riders, which is exciting. We're getting monster figures. And this last one, although we only get to see one figure of him, it's still kind of exciting to see him as a figure, and that's Rabbit Dragon form from Kamen Build's final episode. So this was like a really cool form. And I do believe this is the form he also takes in the BD1 movie, or the same kind of essence that he uses in the BD1 movie. So these last two pictures, second to last, I guess, is the Rabbit and Tank form as H Figuarts, which looks cool in themselves, and I think out of anything, these two figures look awesome together, because it's a contrast to their Rabbit Tank forms, which is such a cool little form. And the last figure in the line that I'm going to show you today is the Evolved Cobra, which is kind of cool. This is actually a really cool figure that features Evolved. And I think Evolved's one of my favorite villains because of how manipulative he is and how much more of a villain figure and more threatening he is than other villains. So another thing I also have to show you guys is two other figures that I never actually got to show on the channel, but they were revealed, are the Kamen Grease figure that got revealed. And I'm happy we're getting a figure for him, and that actually completes the line of Build, Frosty, Grease, and Rogue in the Build team, which are kinda cool. I think that's all I gotta talk about in this video, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.